Well, joining me now to talk about this is celebrity fitness trainer Kevin Adams, who's helped the likes of Robbie Williams and Cher in the past. Is now going to help us a lot with his tips, although his resolution was to dress like Mr. Motivator. Glad you've lost that already, Kevin, and dressed smartly for the show. First of all, you don't like the word diet, do you?
No, because when you say diet, it has some end to it. So if I say to you, Kevin, can you put me on a diet? You're like, OK, I'm going on holiday in June. So when you get to June, you're going to get on holiday and you're going to eat back on the stone that you've lost. So therefore, the word diet means end. It means there has to be something. So don't use the word diet.
What do you use instead?
Let's life change.
Life change.
Yeah, let's life change.
So even just by using different words, you can sort of kid yourself into doing better?
Yes. Because if you said New Year's resolution, let's try this for a year, it's great. Don't start in January and go, I'm going to give up chocolate, I'm going to take out all the stuff I've got left over, the leftover ham, all the mince pies, and throw them out on the first day of the year.
Yeah.
Then by January, where we are now, the end of January, where we are now, you're like, first shopping thing, you're like, OK, I've just been paid, what should I get? I know what I'll get. I'll get some mince pies, get some chocolate, and you just start loading.
Forbidden.
Yes, you've forbidden yourself from having them.
Now, the other thing is, I know you've mentioned this, is that a lot of us are brought up to finish everything on our plate. And our plates are too big.
Right, they are. So I was brought up in a West Indian household. My mum was like, finish what's on your plate, and I couldn't get up from the table till it was done. So now with my children, I'm like, OK, eat what you can, but there's nothing else after that.
As long as what you're putting on the plate is healthy.
Yes, yes. And bigger, I had massive plates at home, and I was eating a lot, so I mounded the plate up, and then I reduce the plate size. It works for clients as well. Your mind will believe anything you tell it. So if you tell it that that plate's big enough and you're going to be full after that mountain of food, guess what? You're going to be full after that mountain of food.
Get a small plate. I'm going to buy one of those after the show's finished. The other thing is, and I think this is really interesting, people often confuse thirst with hunger.
It's your thirst mechanism kicks in as a child, and you know that a child's always thirsty. As an adult, we learn to ignore that and exchange it for food. So when we should be having a drink, the first thing we reach for is food, or I'm hungry. I was just in the green room and the girl was saying, oh, I've not eaten since this morning and I feel a bit dizzy. There's no way. The human body can go 7 days without food or water. You can't be dizzy after missing breakfast.
But you're not saying we should do that, though?
No.
The first week of January without any food, that wouldn't
No.
be wise,
No. I'm not asking you to starve yourself. I'm asking you to do whatever it is you want to do. Remember, drink 2 litres of water a day and then eat what you want. Just get a smaller plate, start with the portion size, everything slowly, then it's more sustainable.
Yeah, and I'm going to follow you to the yoga class as well. Unfortunately, we've run out of time talking about that, which would be probably just as well be embarrassing for me. Thank you very much indeed, Kevin. Good to see you. Looking fantastic too.